Oh man. Let's see here. I've got no working camera. Come on. What happened to the camera? Video capture. Hey Daniel, how's it going? Oh man. Ever since an update happened on my streaming software, it has been getting laggy. That's always great, you know? Alright, I need to check a wire really fast, because it actually should be displaying me at the current moment. Alright, there's the cable. Yeah, sure, the game will get laggier as it gets more updated. No, I'm just talking about my streaming software. What the heck? Come on. Hey, there we go. Ah. Oh, great. I was wearing, like, a more... I'm wearing a yellow shirt. Let me try opening the window, see if that helps. So we can differ. Oh man, I was gonna be all like, hey, we're gonna relax, we're gonna chill, all about the AQUARION update. And here I am, wearing an invisible cloak. Yeah, I'm not getting changed. Alrighty. But at least on our end. Oh, it immediately shifts to a different song that I'm sitting here going, huh? We'll go ahead and bring up FTL real fast. The green screen utilization, yes! Alrighty. But more importantly, oh shoot, that's right, my computer had encountered a thingy, so I actually need to just relaunch Steam. There we go. Bring up... Here I am, super prepared. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get started before 10. Hooray. And, yeah, that's... Yeah, everything's falling apart. Alright. Don't worry, I only do this currently for over a year now. Alright, let's switch back over to streaming software. Ooh, new audio device. No, don't switch. Don't switch the audio device. Alright. Testing. You hear me just fine? Alright. Testing. Holographic told me yes. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to Polytopia. We've got that launched. My apologies, everybody. Look at reality! Alright, let's avoid reality. It's scary. On to the more exciting stuff. So if we go to really quickly just multiplayer profile, we'll still see we're on 105. There hasn't been any changes since the last AQUARION update, but we are gonna try really fast. See if we can get that 100% Luxador. I posted about your live stream to bring in some people. I appreciate that. Thanks, Daniel. Let's get some tutorial music rolling. Solve the puzzle. See, this one's under kind of more of extreme copyright, so I really can't use this song anymore. I guess we'll just go with this one for now. Luxador, 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 Luxador. Luxador is one heck of a tricky tribe to play, mostly because they, in my opinion, they should probably be starting off with 6 stars instead of 5. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Do we actually just re-roll here? When you see you battle someone using jelly bellies. Yes! We're gonna attempt to play against some randoms. There's a chance people are playing. Because those jelly bellies are a lot of fun. Pick up organization. Ooh. Fruit. Fruit. Workshop. Now the important thing we can see here is this is a river. But we're not seeing a river here. So we've got a lot of water on this side. So this warrior here is actually useless, unfortunately. That hurts my soul. Oof, I was really hoping for a land connection there. Make that easier on myself, but now we have to deal with other problems. We're going to start bringing this warrior back. We need him on the water here real soon. But we actually got to ask ourselves a question before we capture this city. I suppose I can't actually do anything this turn, so we'll just pass. Do we go ahead and just pick up farming? So, if we pick up fishing, we can actually level up our capital and start getting on the water in the following turn. But we can't level up these cities back here. If we pick up farming, we can level up our capital in 2 turns. We can level up this city in like 4 turns. Man, this one's a tricky situation to be in, because farming doesn't help this city back here. Another option we have is... Tell you what, I want to go ahead and pick up farming. We'll capture. Fruit. Fruit. Workshop. Reason being is I would very much rather get all these resources rolling in the now instead of waiting a couple turns. Pass turn. So now if we pick up fishing, move here, we grab this lighthouse. Ooh, ruins. Alright. We're gonna go ahead, fish, port, move you here, and fish again. We're going to get that population growth, and next turn, we get ourselves a monument. So, everything is starting to look hunky-dory, all real good. Farm. Super unit. See, I would like to get sailing. But we really can't move too far if we really want to get a sailboat. Just going to move you back over here. Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and get a Park of Fortune here. Get those 5 stars. Resources. Farm, farm, extra resources. So now we've actually got a pretty good economy. Issue is now we're on turn 8. So, how are we going to translate this into a stronger late game that we're going to need against our 2 opponents? They've got 3 and 2 cities respectively. We need a much stronger navy. That being said, we may want to consider picking up strategy and then sail. Nah, we need sailing first. Come on, give me sailing. Valuable resources, I'll take it. Hee-haw! Ooh, so there's barter. That's actually really good. We go ahead and just pick up strategy. I could also, well, I could jump to forestry, but I can't spend it. So I really want to get continue to get the stronger economy. We're gonna go strategy. We've got a good enough economy for the now. Bomber party? Maybe. Imperius. Well, here's an idea. What we could do is we can pick up roads, which is 17 stars. Another climbing. Which is another 7, so that's 24 stars. Build ourselves a bridge. And then start going after barter. Barter is the stronger one I have to worry about. That's a risky play, though. But we really do need to consider actually just getting onto barter's ground and attacking them. Yeah, you know what? Go big or go home. Bridge. Oh, no. Oh, no. They've got catapults. That's not good. Oh, the good news is... so they're going to let us get away with this. So we're going home not big? Yeah. Ooh. Settlers. Catan prospers. We need to go back. Move you forward here. Oh, man, I'm bad at counting. We're gonna go and pick up a rider and a defender. And do we need another rider back here? Not like it's gonna help. Arrgh! Give me your city! Man, what a misplay. Oh, gosh! That's not at all what I wanted to see. That's all we need to see here to go back. Maths class. Road. Road. Math is hard. We're gonna go and get ourselves a defender, as well as a rider back over here, past the turn. And we need to retreat you. Move you on over here. We gotta do a whole bunch more victories at this point. Road. And road. Super units. Unfortunately, I can't afford bombers, so we're just gonna go with what's gonna work in the now. Hey, that's not AQUARION. Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, man. I just can't make it. You get right over there. And we're just going to go ahead and pass the turn. Save up our resources. Man, I can really use that navigation. Oh, dear Lord. What have I done to forsake thee? What the heck is this? Oh, gosh. Road, you on over to here. Move you over here. Move this defender here. We just got to start moving everything forward. So I can't save up for a defender, unfortunately. We're going to go and secure this kill. Let's get ourselves an upgraded city for a little bit of extra star production. Until we starts off getting perfection on the remaining tribes every stream. Focus on today's goals. Yep, that is absolutely correct. That is really our main goal. Is we've got 2 tribes left in order to get perfect. Looks like that's going to be it for this turn. All right, you go here. Skadoosh. Attack right over here. Hee 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 ha. Luxador is cursed though. Yeah, no kidding. Luxador has been a lot of fun. And us trying to get this perfection. Killer Monument is complete. Yeah, we've only got 2 tribes left, and unfortunately, they're really the 2 hardest tribes to play at the current moment, which is Yadak and Luxador. Yadak is fun, though, and just, I ain't gonna lie, Luxador's more than likely my least favorite tribe. I've never really enjoyed them. But, that doesn't mean we're gonna not, give it a go. Alrighty. We've got 5 turns left. I don't think we're getting perfect. We already have 1 death. We just have to offset that with a lot of kills, which we got a lot of units here. Really need to consider getting a bomber to clear everything up. What I really need is faster unit production onto the water. Because unfortunately, this is just cursed. If I can get Chivalry, because they're still getting a whole bunch of warriors, Chivalry would be good here. We're going to attempt to save up our resources. Alrighty. I actually really just need to kill off this Juggernaut and make sure he can't do the damages. Alright. Chivalry is 28 stars. By golly, I think I need it, though. We'll be 1 city short if we connect that. Gonna rush all the way over here. Let's get this vision. Oh, thank goodness it is a warrior in there. I could do something with that. Can I, though? Swordsman's just one-shot riders is the issue. I have no riders that are about to level up. We have to level you up so that way you don't die. You need to go in the water. Road here. Fix our stars per turn problem. I can place a monument, the Gate of Power, in order to get 3 stars per turn. Just to get those 3 stars back. Guess so. The biggest hurdle, though, is securing the win. Woohoo! What do we get? Another pirate! Do what you want, because a pirate is free. We gotta sell this giant, don't we? Because this giant's just dead. Yeah, we gotta sell it. Bop-a-da-bop. Bop-up. Where are you going back? Bop-a-da-bop. Bop-up. Uh-oh. I need... No, that's not what I clicked. Road. The road. Get out. Do I just let the city get sieged? Nah, we actually don't need to worry about that. We could just train a defender here. Man. We're going to be just short on turns, is the unfortunate truth. We're going to train a knight here in attempt to get Barter's last city. This rider needs to recover. Upgrade you to a scout. One, two, three. We'll just put you all the way over here. All right, so here's the tricky thing about how do we clear all this out. We got our level 0 forge right there. We're trying to figure out how to make sure that we don't have our units die. The best bet, honestly, may be to disband this veteran warrior. I really don't want to, though. I guess I can move the warrior here. We should be fine. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves a second knight. And pass the turn. Oh no, don't you dare move the Juggernaut in order to kill that warrior. Dang it! Do you have archery? Nah, we don't have archery this game. Alright, well, we're going to take the capital. Alrighty. So the goal is to knight chain the heck out of our opponent. One chain, two chain. The issue is I think this dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty certain this dies, right? Yeah, that's a suicidal attack. A suicide. That is actually frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, because this rider here is gonna die. So perfection is gone. We're just gonna close this game up. I'm gonna rush it. It's gonna be ugly, but it's gonna be time for us to move on to the actual next game. Oops, that's not what we went by Russian. Goshnyete. Lighthouse. We can recover. And train ourselves another night. Nothing else for us to do. We're just gonna pass the turn. Oh, they did the beautiful thing and decided to just keep it in one place. Isn't it beautiful? Alrighty, that's mine. Dead. Another pirate. Navigation. Believe we got one more city to take. Nope. 2 more cities. Fruit. Road. We can connect to this city. Fruit. Fruit. And we're gonna go ahead and place that Grand Bazaar way back here. Super unit. There. So now we've got even more to throw at their gates. And while this is a juggernaut, we need to throw everything we have at it. Move you there, move you there. Train a defender. And we'll pass that turn. I trained a defender there, right? Oh, the... Isn't it beautiful? Alrighty. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Do you guys like magic tricks? Road. Oh, shoot. It's still not gonna work. Alright, you go here. Road, you go here. You go here. You go here, you go here. You go here. Alrighty, we're gonna make a giant disappear. Magic? Heresy detected. Road, road. All right. Knight. We're literally training scouts to get the knights onto the land even faster. But at this point, we're just trying to just close out the game. Move you over here. Woohoo! Park. That gives us the Eye of God. Hee-haw! Move you back, move you forward, bop-a-da-bop, move you on 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 back, and secure the kill with a... knight. Alrighty. Oh, that was a sloppy win. Ain't gonna lie. We could have done so much better than that. We still ended up winning in 22 turns. Don't know what I could have done faster, but we'll try again. Not today, though. We're gonna try again next week, as we always do. But I'm sure y'all are here for the more exciting stuff. Y'all want to see AQUARION. So, we're gonna go ahead and delete this. Random match. We'll see how things go. Do y'all want to see dry lands for Aquarion? Let me know. I mean, you guys know me. I'm crazy enough. I'll do it. We'll start on lakes and see how that goes. Grab the new Aquarion. We may have to make custom games, because by doing this, we're more than likely to get version 104. And 104, of course, is pre-beta, which is just normal Aquarion starting off with an amphibian. I also just want to go ahead and make a statement that, yes, we are aware Tridents are still really, really strong, and they're going to be one of Aquarion's main go-to units. But we want to try to, experiment and see other potential strategies, because, sharks are great rammers, and yelly bellies. Who doesn't like yelly bellies? If you random and you get an opponent with 1-4, you'll get bleached Aquarion. Bleached Aquarion? Oh, as in, like, the skin's gonna be wrong? Bleach color. Interesting. Waterworld could be a cool map to see the yellow bellies on. Yeah? I mean, I could try to... If we're doing Waterworld, I'm gonna have to pair up with somebody. Waterworld. We could try. That was 104, and I was fast enough to actually cancel, or at least on my end, leave. Goalie! How's it going? Hey, everyone, say hi to Goalie. Your best source of Polytopia content. How's it been going? I'm doing great. How are you? Hey, we're doing fantastic. We're trying to figure out trying to get some Aquarion games a-rolling. I don't think we're really gonna find a random Waterworld. We'll try on lakes again. The best streamers live stream. Yeah, but right now we're really just trying to play around more with the new Aquarion. Heck, I'll even try jumping into a dry lands, whichever one finds a match first. Let's see, what are your thoughts on the beta? Honestly, I'm loving it. First off, who doesn't love the new Yelly Bellies? But I love the ability that we got sharks that are able to just zip on through. I love the whole fact that we're able to bring water onto land, which is, you know what, we're just gonna leave the dry lands one. Or leave the lakes one. Because you can be crazy enough like this and say, you know what, I want to play Aquarion in dry lands. But it has a couple of interesting implications. For, you can't build roads on flooded tiles. So suddenly, one of the main go-to strategies on dry lands, which is Rider Roads, is not as applicable. Now, you could still do it, of course, because all you gotta do is rise up the waters, but, like, suddenly you've got this new dynamic that's going on, and instead of going, oh boy, the water's frozen with Polaris, you've got the water is getting flooded with Aquarion, and just thematically, I love it. So a lot of this, now I'm not going to say it's all balanced, but thematic wise, I think it hits the spot. There is one complaint I have. There is one complaint that I do have, which is the fact that Aquarion buildings need a special look. The reason I'm saying that the Aquarion buildings need a special look, we're just going to leave this really fast. So, domination, just going to go, sure. Actually, better yet, no, we need to exit game. New game, creative, Aquarion, pick, infinity, 0 opponents, lakes. Good enough. Alright, we're just gonna level this up really fast. Alright. Alright, we're gonna grab writing so that way we can zip out a little bit faster. Alright, so there's some water, there's some water. Let's see, climbing. Oh, perfect. This is the perfect example we've got. So one of Aquarion's cool features that they get is workshop. The fact that they are able to build, they're able to build buildings like the forge and all that on water tiles. That just to me looks wrong. It needs a special look. So Aquarion needs to break the rule and allow the whole all tribes have a unique look for all their buildings, but their forges need to look special, their windmills need to look special, or in order to clarify that they can build it, because nowhere does it say that you could build a forge on the water. Maybe there needs to be a special third building that specifically is the aquatic forge, which is just the same thing as a forge, but to clarify that, yes, you could build this on water. That is clarity number 1 that I dislike. Clarity number 2 is... We're just going to pass turn a couple times. Ooh, let's get some resources. Clarity number 2. Is going to be shark. Well, I can't do it on this infinite one because I don't have actual solid land. Actually, no, we do. We have a mountain right here. So here is my important statement, is this amphibian can go onto the mountain. Well, yes, because it's a land unit. This shark cannot go onto the mountain because it's a water unit. But when looking at all the tags here, between these two units, there is nothing that is informing me why the shark cannot go onto the mountain. There needs to be some sort of aquatic tag or something saying that, hey, this unit is water locked. It cannot go onto land, it cannot go onto mountains, because nothing in this unit, not in its description, nothing. So shark, like, we've got dash, float is, it can move on water. The amphibian has float too, so that's not the tag saying you can't move on land. There needs to be a little bit more clarity to explain to new players why this shark cannot go on land. Other than that, I'm loving everything. Ooh, Water World. And fantastic. 105. Problem is that sharks and yellies actually have navigation, not float. It's displayed wrong. Ah. Wait. There's a special navigation tag? Yeah, that it can't use roads too. Yeah, I think there just needs to be a little bit more visual clarity. But other than that, I'm just loving everything. So, one of you guys, this guy's pretty funny, but they went ahead and challenged us. We get to see Aquarion on Waterworld. We're going to definitely be seeing all the ruins coming into play right over here in just a moment. as soon as they want to start the game. There we go. So we are the red Aquarion. Navigation is Raichi and Navalon had navigation. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start moving out. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick up another mermaid. I don't know what the correct meta would be for this. Assuming you still just double train mermaids. And then you just go out in separate directions until you find something, I'm assuming. One of the more important techs is definitely going to be riding in waterways, but I don't know, sharks with marine life and yelly bellies. Oh, those look cool. Hold on, let's take a look at that. That just looks so cool. Oh, man. Ah. It's a red yelly belly. Yes. Fascinating. I'm gonna pick up organization just so that way we could level up the capital with a workshop and then pass the turn. But red yelly belly, red shark. Man, it just... Oh man, and I was looking away, so I don't know which way they went, but they probably went here. Alright, so that's going to be our first city. We're going to just pass the turn. All the different colored Aquarion skins look awesome. No! Oh, he's in danger. See, because that city's going to have city walls on it. That is a massive bummer. Alright, well, we got ours. But we're just gonna navigate around and pick up that over there. Man, I actually don't know what tech I should be going with. Should I get marine life first? It's gotta be waterways, right? For the atolls? It's gotta be a waterway for the atolls. Atolls are bad with just 2 cities. I mean, you're not wrong, but even with just 2 cities, that's 2 pops. Or 1 pop for a city, and then 2 pops for the other city. Could just pick up farming, because I really am trying to improve the economy. I don't know, it's tricky. Do you have to flood a tile first for connection? In this case, no. Every tile is going to be flooded. Can an atoll go on land? Yeah, no, you do actually have to flood the tiles first. So in all the general cases, you do have to flood tiles. I guess we're going to go ahead and just pick up farming. Just so we can improve our economy. And then get our lost city. We're probably just picking up writing next turn. I don't know. Sharks would probably be nice. Can I afford sharks? They cost 8, don't they? They do. Oh man, that's tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if we expand the borders, we can level up. Tell you what, I'm gonna be greedy for a turn. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out for you. Hopefully I don't just die here in a turn. Oof. It's gonna be tricky. Alright. Marine life. Shark. And mermaid. Just to protect ourselves. Pass the turn. Gosh, the tech tree is experiencing shrimpiflation. You want to see an aggressive neighbor, right? There's no way he snipes this, right? I think we just save our resources for another shark. How much are Yelly Bellies to train? Also 8. Oh man, we really need a little bit more. Oof. Fascinating. We'll be getting Yelly Bellies here in a moment. Should I just make an exchange? Yeah. I think we'd go ahead and just make a trade here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just make this trade. Then we're gonna train this mermaid here and pass the turn. Heal up the shark. Slow and steady wins the race. Well, this is definitely a much more interesting Waterworld game that's being played. Forces opponent to train unit or otherwise deal with the half mermaid with yes. But we're about to have a very big turn. Since we invested into sharks, we're one step away from navigation. Bop-a-da-bop. Woo! I'll take that. Yelly Bellies. Yelly Bellies. This is what everyone's here for. Just the Yelly Bellies. Are you sure about that? May the yellow belly gods have mercy. No. No mercy. And it's dead. I think we've got a solid start. We're just going to keep expanding in all directions. I forgot. Do sharks retreat? Dash? Attack after moving? Creep? No. So they don't have the rider ability where they can retreat. They're literally just rammers on water. But we can go ahead and just apply this pressure here and protect our yelly belly by doing so, like so. And I actually kind of want to save the resources for the sole purpose of trying to get waterways. That's going to be 14 stars. Get an atoll, make a connection, connect there. Just, I want to start improving our economy even further. Ooh, should we pick up climbing to see if there's metal here? I think that'd be more cost effective. Alright, so we do have a unit all the way over here. Unfortunately, I actually don't have the luxury of just passing our turns all the time. Only one yellow belly is needed. Riding would be cheaper. The yellow bellies have never failed us. They haven't yet. It's the first time for everything. I really am thinking that we go ahead and just train ourselves an amphibian. We want this amphibian to get to this back corner over here. That's aggressive. Based on score, we're pretty much... Oh, they got tridents. So they went the trident route. Luckily, we've already got sharks. So sharks actually are, I think, AQUARION's intended unit for countering that. I think, I'm pretty certain sharks are their intended unit for countering them. Let's get vision on that capital. It's got to be waterways, right? Start making these connections. It's all coming together. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Forget how much damage this would do. 4. That's actually a siege. Ah, we'll siege it with the shark. Alrighty. Nothing else we could do. Pass the turn. The rider's nearly killed itself. It's a lot of tridents. It's kind of scary. Actually, with what I'm seeing here, maybe we could level this up. I'm gonna still get it. Waterways. We're just gonna hurt their economy because it's free real estate. I didn't know. I don't know what the devs were thinking. We're calling them Yelly Bellies, but I'm glad they did. Right. Shark. Wait, tried engine? Yep. So, we just, you know, ate all 4 of their stars for that turn. So that works out for us. At the current moment, we really need vision on these Tridentions in order to, you know, kill them with our sharks. Because we can actually train a... You're right over there. Do we get defenders? Oh, man. Skadoosh. That's a lot of stars. Put you here. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to fish. Fish. And explore. Yes! That is beautiful. Look at that. Yelly Belly? 2 starfish? Yeah, but he doesn't have the tech for it. He's so far away. Yelly Belly. Pass the turn. Fascinating. Alrighty. Atoll. We're gonna get crab a little bit faster this way. We don't need all the extra resources. It's time for crab! Ooh. I'll take that. So how do you want to do this? One, 2, and 1, 2. Just gonna go ahead and place. Why are you just making trades like this? Guess that'll do for now. I think I'd rather get a better unit on the following turn. Do you need Eye of God to get a crab the capital? Not an atoll. I mean, I could have. I mean, what I could do is, because I built the atoll instead, is we could just Eye of God right over here. Population growth. And Park of Fortune. And then we can get another crab this way. Pass turn. Yep. Yelping. That's a good catch. This is a aquatic city. That's hilarious. These puns write themselves. You ain't wrong. Alright, we're gonna level that up. And we're gonna just rush you right over here. Aquaculture? Should we be rushing aquatism in this instance? Shark, Yelly Belly. And we're just gonna move you this away, just to apply pressure, pass the turn. Yes, suddenly Waterworld plays out a lot differently. It's way more interesting with AQUARION. Oh man, Yelly Bellies leaving their tentacles everywhere. Man. We're actually just gonna need our own Trident engines. Because we can't land a single siege without them. What we're gonna do, though, is go here. Connection right here. And I guess we're ready to zip on all the way over here. Issue is I can't get to these Tridentians because of the position of these two cities, so because creep is it goes through rough terrain, but it's not what's that ability that allows you sneak, right? Where they can't just sneak right past the enemy. Which means we do have to get tridents. Man, I just want other strategies rather than just trident spam is the main thing I'm looking for. I mean, if I spam out another shark. It all comes down to tridentians in the end. Yeah. Really kind of does. Yellow bellies. Do I have climbing? I don't. Really don't want this crab to die. So in this case, I really can't do much about these aquatic cities. These are very annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. Climbing just to give the crab some defense. Killer Monument is complete. We'll just siege the capital. Can you unsiege it? That's the question. Meanwhile, we'll bring this shark around. Oh, I've been forgetting about these guys. Yelly belly. And I guess we don't need to really train anymore, so we'll just pass the turn. But yeah, in this case, it really would come down to we would need a lot more, Yep, and then we can just start sniping these. Because we're able to sneak through. Oh man, that crab's dying. That crab's seen better days. We'll go and siege. One chain! Two, oh, never mind, it's not good enough. Yep. And then I'll do it. So... that... AQUARION is pretty cool. The crabs are really cool. Oh, yeah. No, they're absolutely cool. Though, out of all this, it really is kind of sad to see that, it really comes down to tridents. Thank you. But yeah, it's really sad to see that really comes down to tridents of... Maybe I wasn't supposed to pick up... I mean, in this game, economy's just really, really bad. So it's going to be hard to actually do what you need to do. We'll do the Masochist and we'll see how AQUARION works on dry lands. Sharks were so annoying. Yes. It was definitely a thing I want... I mean, because I do want to toy with them. In theory, you'd think sharks are the counter to tridents, but not tridents are just real good. Because in theory, 3 movement, they should be able to reach the tridents. It's just how do the sharks get past the front line? We'll wait a little bit for it to kick me out of that lobby. We'll try legs. I was kind of hoping that Mijuon was going to alter the way tridents work, but seems like... So... Tridents are tricky, really, to balance. If anything, maybe they should do less damage, because a hit-and-run archer is really strong. I mean, everyone knows that, especially with the whole idea... Well, they don't work with roads anymore, but with the previous idea of they could move forward 4, attack, and then run away 4 tiles, and they were literally untouchable on land, despite being the Aqua Tribe. So, don't forget that tridents now only have the movement of 2. They're still slow as heck on land. Yeah, it's... I don't know what I would do to balance tridents, because knights are really the... I mean, everyone is like, oh yeah, no knights are one of the units to end games. Well, what about tridents? I don't understand why tridents are complained about. It's really for the lack of being able to counterplay tridents. So... what would have to be done to make tridents feel better to play against? Because knights, you just throw strong front. Yeah, I don't know how I'd balance them either. That's the biggest issue is... It's how do you balance them? Hey, it's Megu! So we're going to see AQUARION on lakes. It seems AQUARION Mirror all comes down to how many ruins you can get. Possibly. I mean, don't forget that they only give 2 stars per turn, but in most games, the more cities you have, the better. So Aquarion's going to be probably dominant on Waterworld. Just because they can outproduce everybody. You get a couple of lucky spawns where maybe there's some fish within range. Do you want me to pick up a certain tribe? Play whatever you want. We don't need to be doing mirrors all day. Yeah, 2 stars per turn is better than 0. Yep, it most certainly is. Especially if it comes with the ability of being able to produce units. The ruin cities only give 2 stars per turn. Dang, I never... Yeah, they only give 2 stars per turn. Despite being a level 3 city. But they also come with walls also. So you get this city that's in theory underwater, so that's why they have walls. They're hard to siege. Tridents lose escape and get a ranged persist. If it kills a unit, it can fire again. Well, if you have... You're like, have fun. Yeah. See you after the game, Megu. Ranged persist. I don't know. Alrighty, so Aquarion on Lakes is most certainly way more interesting. With all of our games, we've been noticing that defenders, or at least in my eyes, cool, 560, nice. Defenders are definitely a unit you may want to consider, just so you can get a unit on land and flood it. You know, swordsmen do the same thing too, but defenders are cheaper. So, depending on your setup of the game, depends on how easy that is to pull off. Dang, I should have sent the first guy this way. That's my mistake. Defenders are good against non-Aqua tribes. Yes. Because Aquarion is slow. That is the other... Ouch. Ooh, man, that hurts. Do we just pick up climbing? I really don't want to pick up climbing here, but I think I have to pick up climbing. Is that a wall of mountains? Ooh! No! Shoot. I'm panicking. I wanted to train a amphibian, but I have 2 warriors already, so that does me no good. Workshop. Alright. We have to leave this unit here. That moment when you say you're fine, but you're not really fine. Yeah, had a good run. Just resign at this point. We're going to try a couple things. I'm going to pick up these ruins. See what we can get. Polytopia doesn't love you anymore after I've done so much. Yeah, it is very rough. Illyrian moment. You ain't wrong. You most certainly ain't wrong on that. Amphibian. We're just gonna do Aquarion things. Okay, we're fine. Why would they put a mountain here? What did I do to deserve this? Lyrion getting revenge after Aquarion stole their killer whales. Oh yeah. Oof. Who would put a mountain right here? This is one of those games. This is just one of those games. Oh boy. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Truly one of the games of all time. Yep. Waterways. Thank you. I needed that. Fishing. Fish. Fish. I need resources at this point. I really need to explore for the vision, but we need resources bad. Mm-hmm. How many kills you got? You got one. No, we're actually just dead here. I needed to position my units a little differently. That's a bop-a-da-bop, and then secures the kill. Yeah. We'll let them get it. We'll try that again. That was definitely brutal. It happens, but wish it didn't. Well, the first one was a shallow water. If that first ruin was something like a swordsman, that would have been way better. Yeah, I mispositioned though, so we're gonna let our opponent go ahead and anything other than waterways? Just about. I mean, an explorer would have been bad. It really was, we were just high rolling to see if there's anything we could have done to win that. We'll try again. We're definitely gonna try that again. Rematch. Where you at? There you are. I demand a rematch. Oh, by the way, we gotta save that. Oh shoot, I forgot to save this replay too. Ah, it's about to repeat the defeat song. Extra sad. Alright, let's see if we're gonna save those replays. Day 2 Aqua Beta. Alright, boom. AQUARION near. Small water world. This one was versus Rippy, right? And then AQUARION versus Lyrion, small Lakes. And this is versus Megu. Alrighty. I actually really want to check the replay just for one thing. So we had stated, replay fog, on turn 1 that I should have sent this warrior up here. I don't know why I sent it down. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I sent it down. I should have sent it up to follow the forest, as it's slightly more likely to find something. And if we did, we would have found it. So that misplay actually probably cost us the game right there. We're gonna try that again. I made a mistake, turned Zero Train to War instead of the all other Polytar. Just went with the A. I mean, sometimes if I have like a good Sanctuary start, I will save the Polytar in hopes of having a stronger early game Sanctuary economy. Yeah. Oh, man. That hurts. While we're waiting, though, what's everyone thinking about? Yeah. See you after the game, Megu. What's everyone else thinking about the Aquarion update? You got a favorite thing about it? Is there something that you'd like to see changed? You know, definitely let us know. 5:15. It might be a another Lyrion game. We have more fruit over here, so we're gonna follow the fruits first, and then the second war is gonna go up here. Another batch of mountains again. My goodness. Fascinating. I should have moved the warrior here. By moving the warrior here, I could then go... I guess it really doesn't matter. Pass the turn. We're going to pick up that organization. I think they should give Yellow Bellies 1,000 health and 1,000 attack as well, but other than that, the update is good. Fruit. Fruit. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves that workshop. And pass the turn. What tech should Aquarion start with now? I think having Aquatism, even if it's only defensive, we need to start nice starting tech. That'd be interesting, but that would definitely lead to Aquarion dominance on all water maps, which it would not be in a fun way. We're gonna go sideways for the whole purpose of fruit, and please don't go down. That's a bit low. That's true. Yellow Bellies probably should have more attack. Trying to decide. Do we... Oh, this is 24 hours, my bad. I don't want to take too much time. I'm debating if I should pick up hunting, but I don't think so. You know what? Yeah, we'll pick up hunting. We should pick up hunting just in case we lose cities. They take out the Navalon so they could add sharks. I really don't think so on that one, but an interesting take. I'm off to grab lunch. Have a good rest of the stream. Thanks, Goalie, for stopping by. I look forward to your next videos. Hunt, fruit, and workshop. Next turn, we're going to go ahead and pick up writing, as well as get a writer. Nitpick, but not a fan of every unit having mermaid as a prefix. Like, for there to be an individual aquatized names for each unit. That would be interesting. I'm okay with it for the simplicity, but yeah, that's definitely a good, that's a very much a fair take. Follow the fruit. We gotta train a mermaid here. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that riding tech. Amphibian. And pass the turn. I really want to get farming to improve the economy, because right now our economy's kind of just eh. I gotta delay capturing this city. First, I don't have fishing, so we're not going to get great resources from it. But second, we desperately need... Because the opponent can siege next turn. We have to train a mermaid, though. But amphibian, might as well go into the ruins. Pass the turn. But what our opponent could do is warrior goes down here. Polytar. Okay. Never mind. That works out greatly in our... You better train a unit. Dear God, I hope he trains a unit. Oh, thank goodness. Move this one right here. Oh, let's see what we get. Resources. Oh, that's so good. Farming. That actually changed our plans, but that's okay. Farm. Hunt. Resources. And amphibian. Pass the turn. Another starting tech option is free spirit. I don't think free spirit fits for Aquarion. I really want to pick up this lighthouse. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick up the lighthouse. Farm. Resources. Then pick up fishing. Capture. Phew. Bop-a-da-bop. Go ahead and take that. And we just gotta move you on back. There's a ruin here, so I don't think there's gonna be one here, but just to... I guess we're just wrong. That's perfectly fine. Mermaid. To apply some pressure, pass the turn. We're about to have a lot more potential pressure here in just a moment. Now we have fishing. We can go over these water tiles. Perfectly fine. Yeah. So this is the pressure that we were hoping for. Force our opponent to essentially come on back. I'd like to pick up waterways and start slowly flooding the place and moving on forward. Ooh, or do we just need climbing for that ruins? Waterways is really good. Waterways is really good. I'm just gonna pick it up. Why not? Do we explore? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and explore here. Go up. Why? The answer is no, we do not explore. Guess you go here. And pass the turn. Flooding forest tiles is not worth it unless you have sharks. Yep. But the sooner we start flooding tiles like this one, the sooner our opponent can't utilize roads. Man, our tree's all over the place. I don't like it. Our opponent has to train a unit here, or else we just get a free siege. I think they know that. Thank you. Megu's good at what they're doing. There's a reason why we've lost 8 times to them. Best explorer in the history of Polytopia. I mean, it was like that was really a gamble explore. It just didn't pay off. Move you on back. Secure this kill. We're gonna go on fish. 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 Resources. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of crab potential. Eh. We'll live. Maybe. Alrighty. Next. Ooh, actually, farm. Farm. Resources. Amphibian. Amphibian. Zip you on forward. And pass the turn. Did I do the math right? I did. I could pick up waterways next turn, get the atoll, get the capital leveled up, but we're not going to build the atoll and the capital coincidentally enough. Dang. Is that an archer, or... I think crabs are stronger than giants now that GBS are no longer. Oh man, there's the riders. I really can't take this city. Now imagine you getting another population ruin. That'd be great. Giant battleships? Yeah. We're gonna pick up an atoll here. I'll take it. Alrighty. We gotta go. Bop-a-da-bop, bring you on back, zip you on forward, bot-up. Bop-a-da-bop, bring you on back. And then I gotta zip you on forward, secure this kill. Actually, we can take this city. I body block as well. Alright, atoll. Atoll goes here. Atoll. Tolby, how do you think Aquarion and the meta would be effective if Aquarion still had access to a navy? I don't think it's appropriate for Aquarion to have a navy, so... My crab's getting shredded by giant battleships. Yeah. I don't think, I really don't think they, should be playing with... Alright, we're gonna go and put that there. Population. Another crab. They're gonna have to build a road. Multiple roads. But... Oof. Alright, we're gonna have to pick up marine life here in a moment. Just so I can deal with these scouts. But I think it's just Aquarion would have too much access to water-based units. First off, why would you, at that point, why would you get a shark versus a rammer? Because the shark's more expensive and they have less health. I think it's time we finally pick it up. Shark. Alright. I'm going to move you over to here. Move you over here. And pass the turn. Agreed. Heard the same sentiment from Illyrion as well, but there wouldn't be anything to fill the void. Yeah. Lore-wise, of course, elves have navies. You can siege it, but, yeah, they're just gonna lose their unit. Throwing everything into the crab killer monuments is complete. I don't know about throwing everything into the crab, especially when it's in my territory. Like to kill this scout. We're just going to be spamming out sharks here for the time being, because sharks are basically going to be the counter to scouts. And when it comes to the land, I'm going to consider mermaid defenders so we can start flooding forward and then start getting our better units. Actually, ooh, you know what? We'll explore. I want that ruin. I want the lighthouse. They haven't even picked up the lighthouse yet. Dang! 8. And I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice this. Shark. We're going to heal the crab. And I think just to have a better defensive bonus, farm, hunt, shell maidens, yes. There we go. Mermaid. And pass the turn. You're in a good position right now. Oh, we're in a very good position right now. At this point, like, internally, I'm feeling like the game's over. I've got crabs. My opponent struggling on an economy. I don't see what level this city is, but I can probably assume it's level 1. So despite having a couple of pretty well built up sanctuaries, so our opponent has an economy, which is why they're able to afford all of these scouts. Yeah, but we're about to get a double kill. How much star per turn does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 17. So honestly, we're 18. We are about equal when it comes to our economies. Mine is slightly better. I also have better production. We're gonna go and kill off both these scouts. Woo, defenders. So what we're going to do is we're going to go bop, bop, put you here, so that this crab now has a defense bonus and it's better to heal. What if Mindbender could convert Yelly Bellies just attacking their tentacles like segments with centipedes? That would be interesting. I guess it depends on how the unit's really supposed to interact. Oh, sharks can move on to villages? Interesting. I didn't realize that. Gonna go ahead and move you over to there. How do we want to do this? So at this point, we're trying to make a push onto the enemy. This is level 4. He expanded the borders. He can get a couple there. Once he gets farming, that's a dragon egg over there. Part of me thinks... I mean, do I... Well, he's... Okay, so he's got defenders. So the real answer is probably tridents, but I really just want to play around with some other things. So we're going to do that strategy I keep saying I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and just train defenders. I'm going to get an amphibian there. And we'll pass the turn. And so these defenders are literally just going to be annoying and in the way and slowly convert all these tiles into water tiles for us. And once they're converted into water tiles, we'll then use these Yelly Bellies along with sharks in order to just slowly kill out our opponents. Rammer! Oh, I should have done that. Kill a different way. Alrighty. So, flood. You can go there. You go there. You go here. And we're just going to slowly flood forward. Dang, new defender spam unlocked. Flooding shell made us... Yes. Again, I'm just trying to experiment with some other potential strategies. Figure out what we can or can't do. I'd like aquatism to also affect flooded tiles, but I guess that's a little too much to ask for. We're just going to continue to spam out. Right over there. Train a shark. Kind of have to. Farm. Hunt. Ooh, border growth. Oh. Doesn't really matter. We'll save the rest of the stars. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and pick up navigation. Ooh, look at that. Pre-buying rammers. It's a good thing I'm heading to Yelly Bellies at the current moment. Just trying to kill off my crabs. Lay off, man. What these crabs ever do to you? Alright. We're gonna continue to flood. 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 Navigation. We're gonna get that just so our opponent can't. Yeah, so they're gonna spam out defenders there. Yellow bellies. Fish. Fish. I think I can get that, so we're gonna get a workshop. Manually. We'll go ahead and get ourselves another defender here. Let the crab heal. Pass the turn. Yeah, aquatism defense would be cool for flooded tiles. I mean, for me, it makes sense. If we're treating flooded tiles as water tiles, then they should get a defensive bonus. But also, that could lead to some balanced shenanigans. We're gonna flood this tile. Oh wait, we might not be able to. That'd be a shame. Yeah, would make tech useful for non-aquarian tribes in dry lands. Yeah, why not? I've got a huge line of defenders. Oh, I love it. Hope not to lose that, but we'll see. We're gonna get the lighthouse next turn. How much you need? Oh, you need another. Dang. Bop-a-da-bop. Secure the kill. There we go. We have acquired the Eye of God. Hunt. Hunt. Fish. That'd be cool, but you think it is pretty nuts because you essentially get defense on every land unit too, right? Yes. But, so here's the thing. When you're fighting against Cymancy, when you're fighting against Cymancy, and then they place algae all over the water, and then you just send swordsmen with the defense bonus over the water because of aquatism. I'm not saying that that's the reason why it should be allowed, but I'm gonna go ahead and just continue to move forward with all these defensive units. How are you feeling the tribe so far? Can't say they're OP. Well, I mean, we got absolutely shreked in our previous game, so they're not, like, insanely overpowered. We'll build an atoll here. Network monument is complete. Hunt. We can get more crabs. Archery to give this crab more defense. Yeah, we'll do that. The goal is we're trying to annoyingly invade our opponent. And I did a done goof, so we gotta train a defender here. So, yeah. I do believe that's everything. Pass the turn. Last one was just this crab I'm letting heal up. I would definitely not say... Fair enough. I would definitely not say they're not overpowered. But, like, crabs are pretty good. And okay, again, like, there's a reason why I wanted to try. Isn't it beautiful? Man, I'm too far away from aquatism. It's just aquaculture's not that good. It unfortunately just isn't that good. Alrighty. I need you to flood. I need you to flood. I need you to flood. We're gonna go ahead. We need to train a shark back here. Nice. Time to start sending the crabs. So here's some fun tech that we could do. And we're going to do this kind of as a test as well. So the center of the map is this point right here, which means this defender was trained. And if I train a new unit, it is going to be facing this direction. So let's train our unit. Yelly Belly. Notice, you train the Yelly Belly, and it deals the damages. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves fishing. Fish right here. And the Eye of God. Population growth. And thanks to Goalie with all of his little reviews stuff, the Yelly Belly is facing this direction. So it's going to try to go to this tile here when pushed. But it's not, so it's going to first try to go to the counterclockwise, and then clockwise, the Yelly Belly will get pushed to this tile. Will it damage the rammer? It does. Push text. Those push techs. Fish. Workshop. Farm. Fishing. Resources. Oh, man. I think we can unsiege next turn. So we're fine. Honestly, at this point of the game, I think the real question is how do we lose this position? Is that a challenge? I can accept that as a challenge. But the real question is how do we lose this position? The real answer is we really don't. We've got defenders all up in their place. We're about to start spamming them with Yelly Bellies. Oh, it just barely kills. I mean, we've got monuments. I can just do a giant push here if I wanted to. I think we could maybe lose by letting them get too many rammers on the lake. How? Sanctuaries making fat stat. Yes. They're making a lot of money from their sanctuaries, but again, I don't see how we lose. They can't keep up. They really can't. In this case, they're being outproduced, so. Alrighty, we're gonna move you here, move you here, move you here, bop it a bop. This should be enough. Dang. It's time for crab. Move you over there. We're going to just spam defenders here. We're going to go ahead and train ourselves Yelly Belly here. And yeah. We're just going to trudge forward. Animals being worked overtime. But again, our goal is we're just trying to flood all these tiles, because as we flood the tiles, we can use sharks, we can use Yelly Bellies, we can also use our Tridentions, even better, so just defender spam. Slowly press forward. Oh man, they're gonna make me have to get tridents. Catapults, though. Yep, they resign. Fair enough. Man, we just got to the good soundtrack, too, so... Fireworks... Alrighty. So, I've got time for one more game in me. We're definitely gonna save that replay. That one was a little bit more of a fair and balanced game. Aquarion versus Illyrion Small Lakes. Versus Megu rematch. I think it really came down to these trades early on. Oh, yeah, that hurts. I forgot that there's no way to actually push forward. Honestly, though, that was a good spread of villages for Megu, so it wasn't the end of the world for them. Yeah, good game! We're gonna play Aquarion one more time. Rough spawn. Not sure there's a chance once my push got faltered. Yeah. Once the push failed, you needed to have had a much stronger navy to keep me off the water. Well, you really can't do that to Aquarion, though, can you? Because Aquarion's gonna get on the water. That's Aquarion. It was? Did it feel like it was for me? Let's see, so... even though... So I'm curious on why you didn't go for the siege. Because you actually had a siege right here. Yeah, you could. So you could have sieged right here. I mean, I would have unsieged it, but it would have at least put me behind a little bit. Yeah, I probably would have won sooner if you went Tridents. Me think. Yeah, a lot of. You're not wrong. Tridents probably would have been a lot smarter. And in a lot of these cases, they probably will just be a lot smarter. Go Tridents. So, it's... Tridents were strong because it was the thing that gave Aquarion their identity. Yeah, that siege hurt, because it meant you couldn't train a warrior. I don't think Tridents really should be as strong as they are, but... The issue is it feels like they have less counterplay. What if Tridents? Because instead of being able to run away 2 tiles, what if they just moved back 1 tile instead? But how would you control that? What if the Rider's bounce ability, Escape, unit can move again after attacking? So here's a rough take, but it would actually probably also balance Riders a lot more, as well as Hexapods a lot more. What if the Escape ability, this is just, was only if the unit still had movement remaining? Do force tiles get flooded as well? Yes. Yes, force tiles can be flooded as well. Looky there. Big giant tree in the water. What if it's not really that Riders and Tridents and Hexapods are the issue. What if it's the escape ability? That's something to think about. Alrighty. Say again. So, escape allows your units to move, and as we have been doing since the dawn of Polytopia times, you move a rider 2 spaces forward, you attack, you move it 2 spaces back, and then the rider is completely out of range of everything, and it gets so much insane value. It outvalues archers. If you get enough riders, they can outvalue defenders. They outvalue warriors. Heck, they also do great against Dumuxes, which is an insanely powerful unit by Cymanti. That costs them, gosh, I forget how many stars, like 10 stars or something, but they just overwhelm and outvalue them just because of movement and all that. It's the movement that's the issue. I'm not saying they should implement it. What if the escape ability of the unit did not refresh the total amounts of movement? So let's say that if you moved your unit 2 spaces forward and attacked, well then, that's it, it's done. But if you move your unit 1 space forward and attack, you can move it 1 space back. In order to balance that, they would probably have to give riders 3 movement? Man, I don't know. I really don't know. Make tridents 1 movement on escape? Yeah, maybe. Or maybe escape is just 1 movement less. Because I think escape is probably the ability that's causing issues for everything. I mean, everyone hates hexapods. Everyone, you know, goes riders are the answer, but riders are also the dominant meta. It's all the units that everyone complains are too strong or overpowered. They all have one ability in common, and it's escape. I don't know. We're gonna attempt to jump into a random match. We've got a whole bunch of different... Ooh. What about Pangea? What about Aquarion on Pangea? Honestly, I believe Pangea is just the better Drylands map. What if we just make Tridents have 3 move, no range, no escape, and persist? Interesting. I mean, after that, it's just a knight. What you're describing there, Megu, is a knight. I think tridents are intended to be throwing, though. What if like an archer knight? Yeah. Well, but Mega also said no range, so it's literally just a knight. But so the ability that, again, I'm actually starting to think that the dang. Exactly, but on water and with a neat unit design. I mean, they would look cool. Me thinks that the biggest the actual ability that's causing Polytopia problems is escape, not hexapods, not riders, not tridents. I think it's just the escape ability. So something needs to be done with the maybe something needs to be done with the escape ability. I don't think it's also too tricky to understand after using the unit a little while that escape's movement works differently than base movement. Because the first thing we do when we attack with a rider is we go, oh, I thought I already moved this, and then you move it again, and then later you learn, oh wait, no, the rider has the ability to move after attacking. Your rider best unit pound for pound Riders, the best unit pound for pound at your take. Yeah. They're very cost effective. They can get out of danger, so they can outrange archers and all that. There's a reason why the counter to hexapods is riders, is they have a movement of 4. Reminds me of StarCraft 1 vultures, kinda, yeah. Man, that brings back memories. Man, when I first played StarCraft, that game terrified me. I played the first mission of the campaign and I had to quit for the day. I don't know. There's something about the original StarCraft that just scratches the horror itch. And then after that, it's a strategy game. Where's Atuck when you need him? Right? We're on Pangea. I mean... no, not Cloudbot. No. No. Okay. Turns out they quit. Oh, man. It's Megu. Alrighty. So, this is going to be a pseudo-Drylands game. But with... Honestly, in my opinion, Pangea is better than Drylands. Because you actually get to have the entire tech tree. But you also get to have the gameplay of what Drylands is what everyone enjoys with Drylands is all the combat is basically on land. Definitely, this game is really gritty. Was it the first mission of the original or no? It was the first mission of the original, where you're just moving the Marines around and then suddenly Zerglings go, "Ah!" and it terrified me. And I was not expecting suddenly just my guys to be shooting their guns and then getting some terrifying alien screams. That's what terrified me. And then after that I went, okay, that was really cool. I'm gonna play it again tomorrow, and then I did, and I loved it. I haven't played StarCraft in forever. Oof. What's our opponent playing? Another maybe Illyrian again from based on score? Oh, Maji. Workshop, we need a better economy. And pass the turn. I wish we had fire bats in Polytopia for some yes! Oh, man. I'm gonna lose this village. Should I even attempt to go for this village? I mean, I guess. What's the worst that's gonna happen? They're gonna bring 2 riders and kill it? No, they already got their 2 villages. This is a rough spawn. But yeah, no, I loved the original StarCraft and Brood War. We don't pick up a tech or else I can't explore, and we have to explore. We're playing against Omaji. We're gonna go down because our opponent's actually in the eastern corner, so this will push it the direction I need it to go. If we don't train a unit here, then our city's gonna get sieged, so we gotta train a unit there. After that, ooh, not looking good. Yeah, we'll pass the turn again. Bop-a-da-bop. Bop-a-da-bop. Fair trade. Do we go ahead and just pick up riders? I kind of want a better economy. A better economy would be... Man, this city's kind of dead to me. Better economy would be farming. Which means we don't train a unit. Well, we don't get a tech this turn, so... Issue is these riders are gonna swarm us here in a moment if we're not careful. Farm. Fruit. Resources. Oh, gross. Dang. Yeah, we just got out expanded, so I guess the next question is how do we deal with this? Do we just rush defenders? We just gotta start spamming defenders, right? Ah, they went this way, not up. Fascinating. We gotta get defenders. Where are you going with this rider? Oh boy, we're getting overrun. Farm. Resources. I gotta let them take it. Man, that's rough. We might as well get the vision. Pass the turn. Strategy. I'm going to start getting those defenders. And just move them forward. Not much else I could do. This is a very rough game. Oh, there's a village there. Our bigger goal, though, is we want to flood tiles out so that way our opponent can't actually move in. I don't think that was the right exchange right there. I need to save my resources as much as I can. So what's the next best thing? Just cloaks? Spam units out? No, our opponent has no economy. I can't even afford cloaks. I need a cheaper solution, so it's got to be writing, right? It's got to be writing. Start flooding tiles, because I want to deny our opponent roads if possible. I mean, we could siege the city, but he's going to unsiege it next turn, which is fine. finish leveling this city up. Manage the dry lands with all flood tiles. New map mode. Right. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get the siege rolling. And pass the turn. Oh wait, we're not doing combat music. My bad. Yeah, and they're about to have a much stronger economy than us too. I want waterways so I can flood the tiles. And I connect these three with a single atoll, as well as allowing me to level up Tikton. Can enemy units unflood your tiles? They can! Yeah, so Megu can actually unflood this farm and turn it into a regular land. Especially if he's planning on just keeping it here, he might as well. The flooded rice farms. Save our resources past the turn. See, there you go. So now it's just a regular farm. And it just looks like a dried out land that is at the proper elevation. Man, it's a 6-3 city game. I don't have enough economy to really turn this one around, but you guys do know I am gonna try. I'm gonna try everything in my power. The unfloated Aquarion tile looks so good. It does. That's the better, that's even the better part. Flooded one is too bright for my eyes. My eyes! So our opponent does have roads. So it's about time we do the same. This play is really going to take a toll on our efforts. No, I will not apologize for that. Population growth. I have to leave the defender there. Or else he can siege the city. So, we pass the turn. If AQUARION captures the city, all the tiles become flooded. No? Nope. No, they don't. You have to manually flood them, which is slow. I don't know why Omachi's fighting. We are bringing the water to the desert. I don't know what they're complaining about. Park of Fortune. Alright, well, they got giants. I guess I need to be saving for, tridents. You are attacking the wrong defender, my dude. Could also rush Yelly Bellies. Because they just killed off all my defenders. Fruit. Workshop. Fruit. Oh, I don't have enough. Defender. Yeah, I'm just about to get overrun. Not really much I can do about it. It's just there's too many riders. Our opponent actually has a good economy compared to us. If I could get at least a crab. Oh, man, I need Trident so bad. I can get them in 3 turns. Can I live 3 turns? Well, no. I would have to then not train any units. I have to train units. Oh, it's another giant. Yeah, I think this was kind of just over. Just that village density. Flood tile. I'm looking for a solution, but I'm not seeing it now. I'm gonna try to get tridents. I just don't have the economy for it. I also have nowhere near enough kills. So our opponent can literally just throw everything at these defenders. He's got so many riders, he can properly circulate them out. What is the solution? I mean, the solution is probably as we just die, but I don't like that solution. I wanna actually survive. Yeah, so that's a promote. Yep. I can't believe I'm also just one short. Please pay off. So there's a chance. We don't train a unit. It's getting sieged anyways. Pass the turn. Oh, shoot! I needed to move this amphibian closer. I can't get 5 more kills. Maybe I can. And it's a night. Yeah. 2 more kills. So it just needs a single hit from this, right? Yeah. We'll go ahead and resign. That one's rough. Alright, well played, Megu. You got me. Wish. So that one was definitely not a AQUARION versus Magi, Small, Pangea versus Megu. Finale. And then straight to bopping. Alrighty. So, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I'm still a floating head. Respawn, yeah. That was... Let's take a quick see look. So, should I have... First off, I don't believe in cities like this should exist on Pangea. I really think Pangea should be just, you know, this, where land with water around the outside, so you still have the option. I wonder if this spawned like this specifically because I was playing as AQUARION? But apparently what I needed to have done was picked up fishing and then just go in the water, get myself more cities. Once I had fishing, I could then pick up riding and then defend myself that way. I would have had 3 cities. Well, that's good to know. It's just... AQUARION should spawn with more fish in order to really encourage fishing. Especially, like, if you're going to give me a spawn like this, I don't understand why AQUARION seems to be so fish-starved. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But... And then Gun Tridents. I was trying. I kept trying to save for them. I couldn't get the resources. My economy was too terrible. I was literally short by 1 population. But again, if I picked up fishing, which I would have needed for, you know, that for one of the 2 I was missing, but I could have then had 3 cities here, and that would have given me enough. That also would have given me a Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Alrighty. Well, honestly, though, I don't feel like that was too terrible. I felt like that was just Omaji doing what Omaji does best, and that's expanding fast and overwhelming the opponent through superior early game production. I think that adding aqua farms back in has reduced the number of fish. You're right. I never picked up fishing, so I can't actually see that. In my opinion, maybe something needs to be done about that. Been noticing that in some single player games we're testing AQUARION, and yeah, I never picked up fishing, so I don't know if this was actually I completely forgot about aqua farms. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I'll do better next time. New rule: every flooded Omaji tile becomes fertilized. With the nah, I should cause don't forget it that their forests actually are an oasis. They should turn into oases. But yeah, whenever you flood tiles, it then changes it to the AQUARION flooded tile. So if they do ever unflood, which there were a couple of instances where it could have happened, but it would just be the AQUARION unflooded tile. So I think it felt fine. I think the biggest mistake is I need to have gone fishing. Gone riding, gone fishing instead of strategy. And then just defend with warriors. And then just explore out here in hopes of a ruin. I don't know, that's a lot of gambling that just doesn't feel good to me. It does not feel good to me making a gamble like that. So I can't actually even say that that's what I should have done, but maybe next time we'll try that. So that's gonna do it for today. It's been. Do you think every tribe should have their own flooded tile version in the future, or is that too much? That's an awful lot. I don't know. You would also have to do a lot of special coding. As someone who's at least studied game design, I think the solution that Miji1's gone with is actually the best solution, which is you got to follow the principles of KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And in this case, just AQUARION flooded tiles, and then unfloods into a sponge thingy. So every ruin out in the water's a city, though, and with that much water, I feel it was almost certain there would have been at least one or two. But the issue is you can't guarantee it. It really would have been a gamble, but that's probably... I felt like I went with what I thought was going to be safer, which is going to be defenders. It's just my economy wasn't good enough to tech into anything else, so... We'll do better next time. I'm gonna see if I can do a random Pangea really fast, but honestly kind of feel like I'm done. I'm just gonna give it a minute. I do want to try Pangea again. I also was considering, like, do I beeline the navigation and get ourselves, because one unit that's really good against riders is going to be those yelly bellies. It's just you got to get those yelly bellies on the front line. We had defenders, so we'll try again. We'll try one more time. I'm getting a little tired, so we'll probably make some misplays, but I have yet to find a single random who is in the beta. Yeah, part of the issue is the betas on Steam. Bleached out AQUARION. Enjoy your yellow. Issue is, I should be allowed to just say only beta players. Because I don't think that you should be forced to play an older version. Especially if I opted into the beta. I should just be playing against people who are in the beta. Maybe have a switch where it's like allow non-beta or something. I don't know. But because there's still the issue where people still have the much older version of the game. With no lighthouses, which... Because that's the version that they prefer. It's the superior version, which... sorry, the game's moving forward. I do feel like the game's in a much better balanced state now than it was back then. So, giant battleships were too much. Juggernauts and all that. I'm trying to play. We are on Pangea. How's it going, Dan? Not looking forward to all the people who haven't updated when the new version comes out. Yep, that's always going to happen. Because then people are going to probably complain, AQUARION is OP, everyone's playing AQUARION. Like, yeah, everyone's going to be playing AQUARION. Can't find the game, though. We'll just make one. Oh, no. I lost the game. Oh, no. Anyways. Let's see. Dan R2C2. There we go. We'll get that ELO back. You guys know we will. So don't forget to register those two. Right? Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and get this game started. Alright, this is gonna be the final game. See, here we go. This one is completely different. Mermaid, pass turn. And again, we're back to the whole... We got a whole bunch of fruit. I just got to pick a direction. Since I got fruit here, we're going to follow the fruit first. I feel like it's more likely that there's a village here, though. Ooh. Aquarion resources are very random. Yes, they are. Aquarion's base originally is basically just a worse Luxador, which is, you know, kind of funny to say, but I think we're gonna try to go a more clear route and pick up riders. We're gonna get that organization go a rolling. One fruit workshop. Pick this up. Dang, that's rough, buddy. Do I even want this village? I don't think I do. No, we pick up villages. But I guess the second question is do I explore? I really probably should. Farming? Can't afford it. Probably good metal, though. Yeah, probably. We're gonna go ahead and get that explore. Illyrion. I'm gonna go ahead and grab writing and pass the turn. We're gonna spend the next couple turns doing a little bit of unit spam. Amphibian, amphibian. There's no village here. We're gonna go onto the ruins and pass the turn. So our opponent definitely doesn't have riders yet. If they were a normal tribe, they would. Yeah, we're gonna spend a little bit of time spamming out units. Oh, a Schwartzman. That's exactly what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see. Amphibian, amphibian, pass the turn. That's rough that they got a ruin there, though. But I guess all. Oh no! It's another Schwartzman. Rules of equivalent exchange. Forget, are you good enough to kill? You are, and I really don't want you to, else I just lose it to this swordsman. There's not a single animal to be had over here. Oh, that's rough. Inscription music? Yep. Oh, dang. Nah, we gotta make this exchange. Don't want to. Now we have to pick up farming, so we're just gonna go ahead and we'll get a hit here. Bop, bop, move you on back, pass the turn. Lure on veteran swordsmen from ruins. Well, they used to be giants, so basically it's just people of a lost tribe that are that you explore and find. Turtle man. Alrighty, farming. Why did I pick up farming? Farming's no good here. Workshop. Because he's in a position to siege this city next turn. Good play. Oh, dang. City's right there. Pressure! Would you like to trade? Now he has to choose. Alrighty. Ball's in your court, Dan. It's a lot of pressure right there, though. I have to train warriors in all of them. Yep. So that's what we successfully managed. How the turns have tabled! That is what we managed to do with that. I think this was a misplay putting the sanctuary here. It would have been better off on this mountain, I would say, but it's not the end of the world. Alrighty. Need you to secure that kill. Need you to go ahead, just move over here. Bop-a-da-bop. Mermaid. Farm. Farm. Resources. Man, if only I could have put it right here. I guess I'm just looking at waterways and going, man, that'd be nice. Man, I'm really worried about there being a rider here, like either here or here, and sniping a kill on the amphibian. So I feel like we have to train a mermaid and then an amphibian here, and then we'll pass the turn. There's probably more forests in other cities on for the sanctuary, maybe, but he could have then just placed a sanctuary. Well, I guess not, because there's actually space between here. Yep, short by one. Oh no, he sees the ruins. You're in trouble now. Shower thought. If algae gives non-Samantes one pup, then it means the Polytopias are eating algae like spirulina. Yes. Yes. That is so true. Because also, if the Sanctuary was here, it allowed him to make some aggressive plays. That is no longer an option. Farm. Grab that workshop. Amphibian. Do I have fishing? I don't. Should I get fishing? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Should get fishing. Nothing else for me to train, so we pass the turn. And for now, we just need to play a little defensive. So if our opponent decides to capture, we get to siege with our mermaid. Good trade, good trade, good trade. Yes, yes, good trade. Good deal. Good, 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 yes. Oh, there's fish! There's a village here! What the heck? Dang. That Polytar, though. Bop it up. Bot up. Move you over there. Let's go ahead and just build a farm. Harvest fruit. Get ourselves more resources. Multitudes of good things. Amphibian. I gotta train amphibians. Ooh, maybe we start going to fishing. Start heading towards sharks. I could also just get waterways next turn. How many? I need one more for the killer monument. So we're getting the killer monument next turn. Shoot, man, I am indecisive. I feel like it's appropriate for me to train some units in the back, though. Do I need to? Waterways. 14. No, he's gonna siege, so I'm actually gonna have less stars. Alright, we're just gonna pass the turn. Yeah, because both of these riders can go over here. The correct way to siege really would be to use the veteran rider. Tolby, how would you change Cymantia in the rework? I think you mentioned their fungi farm. It's just the fungus is way too cost efficient. They need either cost 6 or 7. Doing exactly what needs to be done. Bop it up. You know what? Make crab for lighthouse. For crab next turn. Possibly. So, bop it bop. Killer monument is complete. I'm not careful, he can hit. That's gonna be a siege next turn. Bop it a bop. Bop it a bop. We're gonna secure this kill. Wanted to get waterways, but I don't think I can. I mean, do I have fishing yet? I don't. We gotta move this guy forward, though. No, we gotta pick up strategy. Get a defender, because... yeah, he could just siege with the Polytar, and I won't be able to unsiege next turn, unless I get strategy. Move you over here. We go ahead and capture in order to hurt that economy. Just a wee little bit. And we're going to let that swordsman continue to heal up. We're not keeping the city, but that's okay. The real goal is we just wanted to apply a little pressure. That's a lot of Polytars. Are they used for Aquarion and Cymanti skins? I don't know about Aquarion, but Cymanti, I would definitely like to see some sort of alien vibe. Because, I mean, for me, Cymanti kind of just screams Zerg, so I'd love to see an alien, just as an homage to that. But I guess Cymanti monkey? No. I'm nowhere near forestry, so I can't chop the lumberhot. Also nowhere near construction spearing, so I can't just destroy the sanctuary, which is a shame. Nice. All right, so that's a workshop. More riders. We're going to go ahead and pick up fishing. Collect this. Fishing. Fishing. Workshop for those additional resources. Where are the yellow bellies? I'm trying. Prone's doing a good job. We can move our defender here. We'll be fine. I need a training unit here. I actually need to train units here in the back. Go ahead and put a gate of power right here. Just for the extra 3 stars. Resources. But we're going to go ahead and train ourselves a mermaid defender here. And an amphibian here. With that, the game wants me to promote my unit. I will not, so we pass the turn. Oh man, we need units. Our economy is just hurting. Woohoo, fishing! Yes! Alright, so our opponent has picked up archery. Isn't that beautiful? They just picked it up. Because notice this rider does not have the defense bonus, so it hasn't registered its defense bonus yet. Do I shield diplomacy next? No. I needed shields so this city here did not get sieged, and I really didn't want to lose it. So the veteran swordsman's dead. It's just happening. It's dead. Pick up any text before... Waterways would be nice, but... Should probably just pick up waterways. No, we just need units. Mercloaks, underrated in general, you think? Have you tested? I mean, they operate the same as cloaks, so there's nothing special when it comes to cloaks in this new instance. But no, in this case, we need units. Fish, workshop, amphibian, amphibian. We're gonna draw the archer forward so it can be killed, and we're just gonna bring our swordsman over here. If he really wants the swordsman dead, fantastic. We get to kill this swordsman. But then which we got for free, and we've gotten a couple of good trades with it now. So, but now the archer's dead. So, what is the correct path to go? I can tell you right now, with the setup we have with both defenders, compared to the last game, we actually have a good enough economy. All we have to do is delay a few turns, get tridents, and win the game. That's all we have to do. But that's not what you guys want, is it? Do y'all want to see the tridents? Or do y'all want to see some other things? Because this is the point where we got to decide what direction for technology we're going. Probably trident's best. Flip a coin. Oddly enough, I do have a coin. All right. Heads. We go tridents. I missed the table completely. Alrighty. Alright, you get your tridents. You get your tridents. Oh, yes. Fate has spoken! So it's going to take just a little bit for us to get to the tridents. First, we really need to just not die. There, we'll just spend a turn just to spam out some units. There we go. That should be enough. So that'll give us all the units we need just to deal with everything we've got going on right now. Mm-hmm. So the path we're going to do in order to get there is... Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and pick up waterways next. Get the atoll. Start connecting everything forward so we can get ourselves a couple of crabs. With the crabs, we could buy ourselves even more time that we'll need. And then we'll just get tridents. Because we would have to wait 3 turns in order to get tridents. Doing this other way is going to take 4 or 5, but we'll be able to at least fight back during these 4 or 5. Rush you forward. Rush you over here. Alright, like we said, we're going to go and get the waterways. And... Alright, we're going to go ahead and place our atoll. Doesn't really matter. We'll place it here for max range. Oh, never mind. Dan resigns. We have to place it here, actually. 1, 2, 3. Huge turn. Yep. Huge turn. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any way I can, like, connect the rest of these cities. Coincidentally, there's not. Just because of all these mountains. That's rough. I need forestry. Wow. Wow. We can place a Park of Fortune here. Too many amphibians. Yeah, way too many amphibians. This was just ended up being a rider rush. It's hard to deal with the good old riders. I will put my foot down on it. Escape is the problem. Park of Fortune. Resources. So will this go... I don't think it will. Oh, it is within range. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, so that is AQUARION. Now, notice we didn't really get to flood any tiles, but it was just an amphibian rush. Amphibians would have been better in the previous game, too. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and save the final replay. We ended up getting a good 5 games in. I'm actually pretty satisfied with that. AQUARION versus Illyrion, small Pangea. And this one is versus Dan R2C2. But yeah, so this one I'm pretty certain was a much more balanced game than at least the last one. Oops. Than the previous one was. Oof. Actually, no. Yeah, that village density was actually favored in me. A good set of exchanges over here. But look at that. That's just gross. This should not be allowed on Pangeas. That's just wrong. Alrighty. I am a little bit worried about the kind of advantage that AQUARION gets on water-based maps. with the ruins, but I think thematically they're great. I think it's just it's balanced, but it really just comes down to map RNG, and we seem to keep getting these maps with on Pangea with a massive amount of water, which will then spawn these. But in my experience, like, Pangea maps would have like stuff like this, and this is what I prefer Pangea to be, is it's mostly dry lands with a water thing you can do. But I don't think, I think on Pangea this should not be a thing. But I'm not the one designing the game. I have actually had a blast. I am honestly in love with the new Aquarion update. I hope you all are as excited for Aquarion as I am. And I look forward for either the beta being on the mobile devices soon, or better yet, just the update coming out. Things I would like to see improved, though, I've already mentioned, is better visual clarity for all players. Next time, I won't wear this shirt. I am so sorry that it is an invisible cloak. I did not mean to just blend in completely. I can cover up half my face with this. What if Crab flooded tiles by moving like Gami? I think Crab's good enough as it is. It has 5 defense, and if you get Forestry to give it a defense bonus, it's near impossible to kill. Because there was the other replay. Let me... Small... No, it was this Waterworld game. So it was the first one right over here. Get this closed. Alright. But it was really just this one right over here of... Tridents have 3 attack. They're basically going to be your go-to unit. It's right over here. So no defense bonus. It's just tanking hit after hit. Those crabs are near impossible to kill. I don't think they I don't think crabs need any benefits, especially with the fact that they have escape, which is a problem ability, which is why the crabs are so strong right now, is because of escape. But yeah, just crabs are in a very good position right now. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Next week, we're probably going to end up playing more Aquarion. I'm going to see if I can get some other volunteers before the next stream. So that way we get other people. So that way we just have a couple of extra opponents. I have resources for that. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all had a wonderful time with the stream. Look forward to Aquarion. We're going to definitely be working together with Mijiwan on live stream some more. And once we get some technical difficulties figured out, yeah, we've got a couple of codes to be passing out to everybody. So look forward to that. And yeah, we'll see y'all next time.